Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of our Wizard101 Let's Play. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I am so happy you could join me. So, today we're going to be, well, I already know what's coming. We're going to tackle the Moros boss fight. Should be interesting. It is pretty sure, yeah, it's 4 bosses, all of them around like 12,000 health, so really not that bad, but it's still 4 bosses. Death, life, myth, and balance, if I remember correctly. Their cheat is that when one of them is defeated, a minion version of the tree root is summoned in their place. So you take out the death boss, a death minion, life boss, life minion pops up in their place. So you're fighting 8 enemies, 4 bosses, 4 minions. So to be completely honest, I'm gonna make this easy on myself, and the moment we get into the fight, I'm gonna get some henchmen, a healer, and probably the storm, just for that extra damage. I did modify the deck a little bit, just giving myself. We're gonna be using the minion fighting deck just because we want just hit all spells versus the single target spell. So I did make just a couple adjustments, mainly 2 more copies each of Call of Cthulhu and Scarecrow, and I think an extra copy of Sharpened Blade, and 2 copies of Spirit Blade. But yeah, I hope that's okay. After this, there's only 2 other things. There is the galleries, and then Morganth herself. The galleries is going to be, it's a gauntlet, 3 fights, each one of them having 2 bosses and 2 minions, and they are all of the warlords that we have faced previously throughout Khrysalis. So that's going to be a bit of a pain. But yeah, so my plan is we're probably going to have 3 more episodes, including this one. We'll do an episode for each boss, for each like major boss thing, and then the last episode will obviously be Morganth and the wrap-up of Khrysalis. So after this episode, 2 more, and then we are done with Arc 2, which is good because I've been feeling some pretty significant burnout lately. But yeah, anyway, not much else to say. Let's go ahead and talk to Old Cobb. After we complete this, we should be able to get our last obelisk orb. It should be in the spirit realm over here, and we'll turn that in as well, and then wrap things up. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and talk to Old Cobb and go from there.
And here we stand on the edge of shadow. The Spider Magi built this palace for their chosen queen long ago, but Morganth has refined and reshaped it in her image. The enormous weight of energy Morganth released in Azteca threatened to crush her, so she built an arcane brace to support it. It takes the form of a great tree, her Bartleby, of course. Moros watches and waits for her to master the song of creation. Face Moros the Doom Tree and force him to bridge the way to the Shadow Palace, or else we cannot continue on.
It's kind of weird that you specifically get a balance school hat for completing this. Oh, and they finally updated things to where the question mark actually shows the spellament symbol. So that's cool. This was done back in the early parts of June. So yeah, they finally updated that.
I am bear hateful Moros, the Doom Tree. I am the force that drives you towards your ultimate fate. When the Shadow Queen's song is complete, I will stand at the center of all things and hold up the Shadow Web. Allow you to reach the Shadow Palace? That will not happen. Step into the Celestial Archway and duel me if you dare, foolish wizard.
See? Now, the Moros fight is also where most people say that your next wand upgrade is. Up until this point, most people will have been using the Sky Iron's Hesta from the Olympus dungeon. But like now is the time to finally upgrade, because the wand for your school that you can get from this fight is pretty good. Is widely, I think, considered to be like best in slot at level 100. So just something to be aware of. Anyway, let's head on in. Like I said, first thing we're gonna do, I'm just gonna grab some henchmen, because I'm just a little burnt out at the moment, and just want to get Khrysalis done. Pretty cool place though so far. Let me check behind the portal just to see if the no, okay. Do we get a unique map? No, that's fine. But yeah, there should be an obelisk orb in here somewhere, probably like in the back. Or maybe not.
Face me, little wizard. Face the roots of impending fate. Face doom.
Scratch your face, whip your hair, break your nails, tear your skin, crack your bones, shred your hope.
See. And really, this is kind of the funny thing is, like, this fight's actually not that bad, because I deal extra damage to 3 of the 4. But I just don't want to deal with it. Oh, there's the orb. I wonder, can I go around them, or is it going to pull me into combat, like, once I get halfway? Nope, we can just go ahead and grab it. Awesome. Just wanted to grab that so I don't forget it. But yeah, awesome. Yeah, well, once we take care of Moros here, we'll go ahead and go turn that into Zoltana. I will say the episodes might be a bit shorter, because I do want to separate these final objectives into their own episodes. So do forgive me for that. Yeah, okay, so 12, 13, 12, 13, yeah, about what you'd expect. And like I said, I don't want to have to... I don't want the chance of having to do this again. So we're going to start just with 2 of these guys. Kind of start things off with. They're going first. I'm going to go ahead and set up. It really doesn't matter. I guess we'll set them up on this one. That's gonna hurt. And that's why we have a healer. And setting up, yeah, boosting his heals. Good. Their cheats will activate. Oh, you're actually going to cast a galvanic field. I wasn't expecting that. Set up a death prism over here. Oh, thank you. Makes it where if I die, if my character gets knocked out, he'll be revived. Oh, and emergency healing. Thank you. It's like not that helpful, but we'll take it. Oh, yeah. That blade is glowing on the wombat because it's protected. So like an earthquake won't get rid of that. There's no way of getting rid of that. Or you'd have to use 2 spells to get rid of that blade. So. don't think. Yeah, I don't have access to those enchantments yet. So I'm stunned. Joy. Well. Alright, so stunned for this round and the next. Okay, so you should be hopefully doing a multi-hit spell coming up next. Oh, you mother... Why? Why can't you... That's fine, I guess. Well, it's really not, but... Yeah, I'm still stunned. That's the bad thing about minions. You can't control what they cast. I would have much preferred him use a Tempest or the Wallaroo spell. I don't know what it's called. Wait, are they actually attacking? Who are you gonna hit? Really? Odd choice. It's actually not great. Interesting. And I'm stunned. I mean, it's going to do some pretty significant damage, but... relatively significant. See, this is the spell, yeah. Bunyip's Rage. That's what I was hoping you would cast, but no dice. Someone other than me getting stunned. I'm actually quite okay with that. Skip. Yeah, that would have been better with all the blades, but it is what it is. Honestly, I could probably take one of these guys out with a scarecrow and kind of start the process of dealing with their minions. got rid of one. And now comes the minion. Not yet. Maybe it spawns... Yeah, I think it spawns after... Yeah, there it is. So yeah, we got a death minion. Okay, so I guess they spawn in relative to the same orders. Like the next one will be the balance minion, I guess. Joy. Oh, okay. A standard heal. Catch of the day on the tree root. I might... Obviously, I don't think I'll take it out here, but we're going to do some more damage. Yeah. I should take out the myth one, though. Okay, yeah, we got the myth one down. Which will be interesting to see. Will it be the balance, or like what minion is coming in next? That's a little unfortunate, but... Only one more original root to take out. Oh, interesting. Wait, oh, wait, are they always death? Or is it because the death one is still alive? Is that what's going on here? That I'm not sure. Yeah, that I'm not entirely sure of. I could have sworn they summoned a minion of their type. Maybe it's random. I wonder, is it because we took out two of them? Yeah, because we took out two of them, they're not going to, that could be interesting. So maybe that's the strategy. Take these guys out, like, power up as much as you can, take them all out at once, and then he only summons one minion. That could be the strategy. Unless he's... Nope. Okay, no. He summons. Yeah, just took another turn. And it's another death enemy, so... I don't know. I genuinely do not know. That's not going to take him out, so I'm going to put up a death prism. Definitely feel like I could have optimized this a bit better. So you're going to hit him with a spell. It's going to do a fair bit of damage, but it's not going to be enough to take him out. Oh. That's good. That means I should be able to take him out. Yeah, I should be able to take out the tree root next. So maybe they're always just death roots, the minions. I guess that makes sense. Okay, so he didn't summon another. That's kind of surprising.
I am bound, bent, and broken.
And nope.
Moros, I feel you shaking and trembling. The loops of power slipping from your branches and threatening to come undone. What is What? You? How? Oh! You are the proverbial cat with 9 lives. The bad penny. The albatross around my neck. I suppose I should be surprised, but little surprises me anymore. Where is Merrill and his ridiculous council? Afraid of the dark? Are you all alone now, little wizard?
Unfortunately, there is not a chest. I was kind of hoping there would be a second chance chest, because I did not get what I was hoping for. Yeah, we got the storm version of this. Yeah. Too bad. Well, I'll just have to do... I'll have to do a couple of runs. I guess I'll just have to do a couple of runs. Because the one I'm looking for is like the Sword and Shield of Havoc or something like that. Man, ultimately, that really wasn't that bad. Yeah, yes, the minions trivialize this stuff, like to an absurd degree. But I just want to see if you... I don't think you can interact with Moros, but I'm curious. Yeah, I don't think you can interact with them at all. No, okay. But ultimately, not that bad a fight. It really sucks as a death, as a necromancer, just because of, you know, all the minions end up being death minions. But it is what it is. Probably could have done that without minions, or maybe probably could have done that with just the healer, but I just didn't want to leave it up to chance, potentially.
There now. The Celestial Bridge spans the abyss surrounding the Shadow Palace. You may cross to find your own particular doom.
Alright. I guess, Old Cobb is already all the way over there. Yeah, we're gonna wait, and we'll head into that area in the next episode. So we do have one thing to do. Yeah, turn this in, turn Shadows of History. So we're gonna go do that, and then wrap things up. Honestly, yeah, the episode's not as short as I thought it would be, so that's good at least.
Did you come across the Khrysalis obelisks? And what did you learn? The obelisk orbs do not give up their secrets easily. You will need to give them closer scrutiny. Take the orbs to Ezekiel the Lucent in the city of Sardonyx. He will show you how to read the patterns in the orbs.
Okay, so we're not quite done. Yep, not done yet. Gotta go talk to Ezekiel to learn the history, and then we'll wrap things up for today. I was really hoping that the wands would be class locked, but I guess not. So they want us to talk to the version of him that's in the archives. Gotcha.
Zaltana the Mirror Mask sent you to find the lost orbs of the Khrysalis obelisks? That is an impossible task.
Here they are.
You found them? Remarkable! What? Why, yes, you should install them at once. Take the orbs into the inner Sardis chamber and restore the Khrysalis obelisks.
Okay. Alright, guys. Ready for some history? I know I am.
Almost as soon as you enter the room, the orbs hum and crackle with energy and a sense of purpose. They fit smoothly into the Khrysalis obelisks and lie ready and waiting to tell you their story.
Nice.
Sky and land once danced as one round the tree of magic's shade. 1,000 years, 1,000 more, memories of love and fury fade. Raven and spider played across sky and battled throughout the land. Spider fell into the deepest hole, locked away by Raven's hand. Spider roared and thrashed against the heavens, and finally fell into a sleep. His dreams made twisting shadow things, sowing chaos to one day reap. The candle flickers across the night. A child sailing the shadow sea. The spiral bends and twists and whirls, bringing the chosen back to me. The mirror will break, the horn will call. From the shadows I strike, and the skies will fall. The shadow web hums and stretches beyond the stars, touching all the spiral with Spider's welcoming arms.
Well, that was ominous. And seeing as how that was old Cobb speaking, I guess it is, pretty obvious that he is this spider creature. Interesting.
You heard the words of the Grand Prophecy? And what did they mean to you? We must always try to serve life and light, while the Shadow Queen always seems to want to destroy them.
Alright, that got us our Every Little Bit Helps, which is the quest for getting all side quests in Khrysalis. Very nice. Alright, my friends. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here. In the next episode, we'll be heading across the ethereal bridge to head into the galleries. Should be fun. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing. And to stay up to date for whenever new content is released, don't forget to hit that bell icon after you subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all next time.